Traders War Room proudly presents the daily video with the best trading and investing alerts anywhere on any platform. With up-to-date stock, chart, and market news, TWR is simply your one-stop shop. Thirsty Thursday and Lotto Pics. What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room. I'm back at you with another video. This is your Thirsty Thursday video and Lotto Pick Friday. And I got a fantastic one for you. But real quick, I want to drop a little bit of knowledge bomb, man. We had a fantastic day in the marketplace. And if you would have took my alerts today and just had one contract and you followed a bouncy ball, right, all the way until the end, you would have made over $500. And I don't care who you are, man. $500, that's a come up, all right? I don't care if it's $25, all right? A win's a win, a plus, green is green, baby. And it's all good. But I've been seeing some discouraging things coming along this week because it's been so volatile in the market. And I want to drop some of this knowledge that I've gained since 2005 on this marketplace. You got to look at the market like a war zone, okay? It's a war zone out there, right? And what happens in war? You take some battle damage. You get dinged up. You get beat up along the way. But you can't quit the fight, okay? You can't quit the fight. You can't wave that white flag at the enemy and say, I give up, please, I surrender. Man, no, that's for a bunch of weak sauce, okay? We don't do that at Traders War when we're market warriors. Now, you have to make the conscious decision if this market thing is something you want to dedicate time to, or if it's something that, was fun for a little bit while you're making money, but now that you're not making money, you're out of it and stuff, all right? If that's the case, hey, it's fine, man. To each their own. You just tap out and see you later, all right? But if you truly want to dedicate time and effort, you got to put the work in, okay? That means getting into the charts, getting into the books, getting into the candlesticks, the free stuff you get on YouTube, like these videos that, this video I'm doing right here, right? This is good stuff. But once you get to a certain level, you surpass the knowledge that you can get on the free stuff, man. You got to go find a mentor and you got to get some real guidance, okay? I got people on the team that do monthly mentoring session with me. They've been doing it for a year, right? T-Law, one of my most loyal one, man. He's been with me almost 2 years, and he does like a session about once every 2 months. And in fact, T-Law, if you're listening, hey, you up for your monthly counseling session, man? Hit me up. We got to get one done. But it's real. You got to find a mentor and stuff. And here's some smart goals that I want you to understand, okay? If you're finding yourself struggling, or you've been doing well and kind of choppy, right? You do well sometimes, you do well, you don't do well the other times. All right, find some cover and concealment, right? Take a knee. Get your mind right, okay? Reevaluate your battle plan. See what you do right, see what you do wrong, so that you can refine it and tweak, right? And then when you're ready, you go out there and you absolutely fucking destroy the marketplace, okay? Excuse my French, the NCO is coming out. But I don't want that weak sauce around here where you give up and you quit, okay? You need to make the decision. Is this something that I want to do? Do I want financial freedom in the long run? And do I want to dedicate the time? And if the answer is yes, then become a TWR market warrior. I'll help you on your journey. We'll do it together. And I want you guys to know that, man, I'm in there in the trenches with you guys. I'm a trader. I do my stuff. And, we take successes and losses together. I'm not immune to it as well. But what makes the difference is that we don't give up. We strive for excellence, and we go out there and we try to kill and destroy the market every single time we go out there. So without further ado, if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war together. Team Traders War Room, baby. I hope you got something out of that pep talk. Now, let's get into the video and let's go out there and absolutely kill the market tomorrow and close out this week strong. And without further ado, let's get into the video right now. Activate your 2-day trial of TWR All Access on the Discord platform. We cover it all at Traders War Room, whether you're looking for stocks, options, futures, Forex, crypto, or even sports betting, or you want real-time alerts, live trading, algo signals, or even if you just want to be part of a community of like-minded investors to grow, learn, and share together as a team. Something for everyone at Traders War Room. Activate your 2-day trial today and go to war with TWR. Stay tuned at the end for TWR Hot Products and Services. Alert update. We absolutely destroyed Apple today. Look at this trade right here, 165 call. We took this from 20 all the way to 109. That's good for $89 per contract and a 5X. Amazon, $100 call. We ended up taking this 120 to 343. That's good for the 3X and 223 per contract. Nice quick trade on Tesla. We took that 187.5 call from 120 to 178. Went ahead and secured at $58 per contract. Google was a nice nice trade for us. It was a little bit slower moving at first, but it picked up some steam. 106 call, pushed in at 137, got out at 230. Nice trade. And finally, in VO, this was a very quick trade, and this was a short swing. We entered this at 85, went ahead and trimmed on high at 110. That's good for $25 per contract. $100 to $1,000 per day is possible as a trader's war room market warrior. So quit wasting that money that's not making money and join TWR today. All links are in the description. Hot off the press. News about Google and a trial over Sonos patents, so expect a little bit of headwinds in Google. Possibly the push it had today could see some negative impact because of this. The IRS is accepting returns as long as you file by the 18th of April. Fed has been lending to banks is still high, but it eases in the last few weeks. Bank is a huge focus ending this week and going into next week's. Stocks soar ahead of bank earnings. The stock market has news today, and Berkshire Hathaway is making a big bet on the banking sector as a whole. Lucid's first quarter vehicle production deliveries fall, so that is definitely going to see some decline and could have some other smaller EV sectors as well pulling back, and mortgage rates drop slightly. And the question is it time to buy now that we're starting to see the rates come down? Hot trends. Here's a basic summary. So the market direction is looking bullish. The leader index for today was the triple Qs. The market momentum is bullish, and the hottest sector is consumer discretionary. Here's how the SPY did on the day. As you can see, a complete absolute just chaos of upward momentum. The Qs, which deal mainly with the tech, had a fantastic day as well. And the IWM pushed up, but kind of fell back a little bit towards the close, going just right a little bit below the break-even point. So we'll see how this one plays out tomorrow. Here's the heat map of the biggest market cap stocks in each sector. Top 10 of the biggest gainers with the price, the change, and the volume that each ticker had today. Here's your biggest losers. And I wanted to remind you, or actually explain to you, the stars next to the tickers, those are the ones that should be the ones that are watchable, that are expected to make a dramatic push going off of the momentum that they had on the day. This is a different chart that I've never used before, but this is a sector rotations and basically how different sector ETFs have moved historically among each other. As you can see with the color scheme right there, you got the XLC been hanging in the top, pretty consistent, tracking to the upside. You got the SPY, of course, and then you got the XLP. So if you like this chart and you kind of get some value out of this, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure I add this one in the future videos. Sector performance, as you can see, consumer discretionary and communication services held the top spots, while real estate and utilities were lagging. And your market predictions for tomorrow: SPY bullish, Q bullish, and the IWM bullish. So we'll be interested to see how we look going into tomorrow, and with the close that we had today, it'll be interesting to see what we have in store for us at the bell. Important earnings that are in highlight. Really, the only earnings that we're focusing on are the bank ones. We want to see what the banks have to say. So looking at PNC and Citibank, Wells Fargo, JPM, those are really going to give us a pretty good tell of the financial sector and the strength of the financial sector, which can give us some insight into digesting the CPI and PPI data as well as the financial industry. And finally, figured I'd give you guys some of the large insider transactions that are being made. Pfizer is starting to see some money come into it with some big buys from insiders, and also Riley. So we'll be paying attention to those in the next coming weeks and seeing if we get some push into those sectors coming out of some consolidation zones. Stocks I like. First, here's the example of how the alerts will go. This is the color scheme. That purple, that's the battle zone, okay? That's where the fight's going to happen, and we're looking for the push to the upside or to the downside. And then the blue is going to be our high-value target at the top, and then the red's going to be our low-value target at the bottom. And that's where we think the follow-through will come on failure or success at the battle zone. Man, look at this. I put you guys on game on BA as it was consolidating for a while, and I told you that this thing was coming down. Look at it, man. Had some issues with the planes. Also, some of the numbers didn't come out right, looking like they're going to have to halt some production and some deliveries and stuff like that. I think we got still a continued downward effort. I wouldn't be surprised to see this below 200, closing out this week. Going into next week, I think short is the way to go on this. SPY's interesting, had a humongous day today, okay? So it'll depend really on how the bank earnings go, okay? Because CPI and PPI came in cooler than expected, the market like that, all right? If we get some decent earnings from these bigger banks and the financial security seemed to be okay, we'll probably get a bull push in SPY. We already broke over the 410, 411 battle zone where you can see right there. Therefore, we have to switch our mind into bull type movement with a eventual push towards that 416 area where we'll see some heavy resistance and probably some rejection point. But earnings can be a catalyst, and if these financial earnings come in and underwhelm and show that we have some instability in the financial sector, it'll probably cause a ripple effect, and we could see the dramatic push back down to the battle zone, and we could even see failure. And if we fail the battle zone, even though we push past it today, if we fail the battle zone, we have to accept that retreat's going to happen, and 405 with follow through into the 403 is definitely in the possibility. Charge point, I don't know how much lower this thing can go, but we're at the battle zone right here. So we're looking at success pushing into the nines in the 950. And if we fail, we're looking at going down to test out that $8 area. Seems to be kind of step laddering down. So I'd be 50-50 on this one. It'll depend on volume and overall market sentiment, and if there's any type of catalyst that's associated with charge point. We did hear some things about some EV electrical batteries and stuff like that. Some infrastructure bill type of thing. So charge point could get some, sentiment into that realm, but we need to see the volume and we need to see the beat at the battle zone before we start thinking one direction or the other. Other than that, we're thinking step laddering, and it's just going to continue coming down. McDonald's, man, we are at the front lines on McDonald's. There's nothing past this front line. It's just unexplored territory, okay? So we're looking at potentially rejection at this point from profit taking and just, breaking out too much too soon, essentially. I mean, look at that breakout. Just over there, back in April, this thing was 277. It's already pushed up to 290, okay? It's broken out multiple times and just continued its trajectory to the upside. I think we cool down, we get some profit taking, and I wouldn't be surprised if we go and retest that 286 area, maybe even 285, to see if we can truly hold and we're ready for these elevated levels where we're at in McDonald's. Apple, the general, man, had a huge day today. Man, you see that trade we took from 20 all the way up to $1? Man, that was a 5x trade, okay? Apple absolutely destroyed. However, we're at the battle zone, okay? Could be too much too soon. We could see a retreat. This will follow general sentiment as well. But if we win here, the clear skies to 166, 167 are right there to go retest those highs. If we fail, we're coming back down 164, 163. I mean, hell, we started out at 159 today, so we could come all the way back to 160 and it'd be nothing, all right? AMD kind of consolidating, looking like we kind of want to be a little bearish on this. We do have calls on this one, though. We pushed out some calls. We thinking the 95 calls will make us some money if we get a decent push. This will follow general sentiment. The battle right there at the 92 level, that's where we're looking for the fight, okay, with hopefully follow through right past that 93 zone. However, if we fail at the battle zone, we got to accept defeat, and we got to think that we're pushing back down to 91.90s to retest support down there at the lower level. Citibank, man, the Oracle of Omaha. If you guys don't know who that is, that's that Warren Buffett guy. He made a bullish statement on banks. I have to kind of agree with him. I think these larger banks aren't going to have the similar problems like the regional banks do. I think Citi's a good value at where it's at currently right now. I wouldn't even be opposed to getting into a dollar cost averaging into shares, getting a position long in this one. But battle zone right there, that 47.47. We're looking for that break to the upside to go retest the 48.49 area. If we get some stellar earnings on the banking sector, we could see a dramatic push. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing just popped up into the 50s on some excellent earnings. Now, we fail that zone and we're going right back down 46 to 44, definitely in the possibility and in the realm, especially with the banking volatility. So it'll all depend on how these earnings start to play out. And last but not least, Walmart. What a great push on Walmart. It showed some weakness up at those elevated areas, kind of consolidating with some broadening, okay? So we're looking for a break either one way or the other, okay? The battle zone right there at that 149, 150 area. We're looking for the break to the upside where we can go retest that 150, 151 at the top and see if we can break past that. But I got a feeling that we're probably going to be cooling down a little bit in this particular one. I think people are going to profit take and we'll probably push back down below that 149 area, eventually coming into the 147s. Upcoming events. Upcoming events. All right, next class is set, so sign up today on the website. Guys, I'm going to teach you on 23 April at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time how to chart and trade patterns. One of the things that eludes a lot of newer investors is how to get into the trade before the trade makes its move. And one thing that we do through TA is that we look for patterns. And I'm going to show you guys how to chart patterns on multiple time frames and how to find the trades that look really good for potential moves and have great probability of success going both to the bull side and to the... All right, next class is set, so sign up today on the website. Guys, I'm going to teach you on 23 April at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time how to chart and trade patterns. One of the things that eludes a lot of newer investors is how to get into the trade before the trade makes its move. And one thing that we do through TA is that we look for patterns. And I'm going to show you guys how to chart patterns on multiple time frames and how to find the trades that look really good for potential moves and have great probability of success going both to the bull side and to the bear side. So definitely sign up today. Every purchase receives the recording. And if you can't make it live, no issues. Just make sure you register your email and I will send you your copy. Next event that we have is the TWR Investment Club is open registration for the Christmas Club. You can copy this address and sign up right here or links in the description. So basically what we're doing, we take an account of pooled money, we invest in various types of trades, and we distribute the profit and loss evenly. This is perfect for those who want to make money but are struggling to either win or find time. Let TWR do the work for you, and let's make some money together. Sign up at the link for more information or is in the description. The registration ends 20 April and the club runs from 1 May to 1 December and will liquidate the account on 1 December just in time for Christmas, baby. The market is our war zone and stocks are the battle. Join TWR and let's go to war. Make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join Traders War Room and bow to no one. Let's go to war.